up while I do this, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna close this door so I can actually make some noise. And literally, what the title says is what this is me going live, jamming with nothing in mind. So I'm trying to see where that will take me, and it's probably not going to take me anywhere, but I'm going to try it anyway. So give me 1 second. Why is this doing this? All right, I just got to find myself on here. There we go. And then find myself live. Hold on a second. Interesting. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to get this so I can see your chat. Otherwise, I won't be able to. So give me 1 second here to do this. There we go. Found it. The volume's down. All right, I'm going to remove this Bluetooth because otherwise, interference where it'll try to connect. So we'll get rid of that. Hopefully, that won't affect anything sound wise. I do not have an instrument going. There we go. And reconnect it. Let me close that out and go back. Let me close that out and go back into it, see if that works. Turn that volume down. Weird. Okay, showing me. I guess I'm the only one watching, of course. Makes sense. I'm going to use some of the new presets in the pack called Unfold for Myth. This is from Dallas. I'm not Dallas. Dawson Traction stuff. Okay, and just see what we can find on pads. Get something moving. Sim City, what's up? What's up? So I'm using, yeah, I'm just messing around trying to make a mess with something. I'm literally, like I said, the title, what's up, Blatantly Blatant? The title is what it is, just jamming with nothing in mind. I don't really have a plan here. I'm just, okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use, I'm using Myth from Dawson. It's a plugin and it allows you to drop samples in and then take those samples and use effects on them as well as tweak them. And it's crazy. If you haven't watched any of my videos on Myth, go back and check them out because it's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna use to generate an idea or get something going. I'm gonna use Harmony Bloom with this particular plugin. Sometimes I use chords, sometimes I use Harmony Bloom. Just depends on what I feel at the moment. I'm gonna pick a tempo. We'll do 72. Lock in that tempo. I'm gonna lock it in here too on the MPC. You see I have an audio track just in case I find something I like, then I can kind of roll with it. Turn that up. All right, so let's do this. There we go. This kind of gets me moving a little bit. Sometimes I can hear something in it. I would love to show you guys the screen so you can see it. Yeah, 72 is pretty cool. Sometimes I go 68, 72 when I'm doing like ambient kind of mellow music. I still haven't figured out how to use that track in here, that, use the plugin in here to develop my own drone sounds and all that. So I'm just rocking with what I have in here. And I like to record in here. Just record straight to audio. Create a loop. Could turn that metronome off since it's kind of loud. And I do like to do 16 bars, sometimes 32, just to give, so it's so not so mundane, so it's such the same thing over and over and over, especially on something that's drony like this. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I could do that. I'll have to think about my method to that. I might try that. I would show you the computer, but then, like I said, I would have to. You wouldn't see the MPC, so I just turned that off. So now we got something going in here, which is good. Just something to put across the back of the track. Just gonna call it that for. We'll do a new track. This time we'll do a plug-in. Switch it up. We'll use the Jura. Find another pad. Let's see. All right, let's see if I can figure out what key we're in, because I forgot to look at that. I'm gonna go. So minor, 9, C. I'm gonna use the mixer a little bit there to mix it. Lately, I updated my Mac OS. I updated Mac OS that mirroring cool, but you can't use it to live record MIDI. Oh, you're talking about the feature where you can use your phone. You can mirror your phone to your MacBook. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna benefit me. I just thought it was a cool feature. Yeah, I need to use a looper as well. Does anyone know how long you can use the sample on MPC? The sample. Are you talking about the looper in the MPC? This thing here? Is that what you're talking about? I think you just put however many bars you want in it, as far as I know. Sampler. Oh, you're talking about this. You just set the max length. If this is what you're talking about, you just set the max length. I've done it at 3 minutes usually. Let me stop that. But I think you can't. The only thing I wish you could do is kind of. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah. I think it's like 16 minutes or 30 minutes. It's something crazy. I don't ever set it past 3 minutes generally. 2 minutes is actually plenty too. I mean, I'm not sampling that dang long anyway. But yeah, this thing here, I don't think that, as far as I know, I don't know a time limit on that. right, let's play. I think I know the key, I think. Let me just double check. See if I can figure out what the key is. Here, I'm just going to test it this way. C minor? Yes, it is. That's funny because I used a couple things to check that to see if it was C minor. But I used my ears, then I used scalar. I played in the notes that sound like it fit. And then it'll tell you kind of what the key is, if you can hear the notes that fit. And then the other option would be obviously you just set the scale, which is probably the better choice. But you do 4 minutes? Okay, yeah, 4 minutes is good. Do I use my, are you talking about like tap tempo? Do you use tap sample or hold sample? I don't know what that is. What's tap sample or hold sample? You mean like tap tempo? Oh, you're asking sim. Okay, I don't know what y'all was talking about on that. For an hour? Oh my gosh. Oh, to record your live stuff. I don't know if it'll record an hour. I've never tried that much. That's crazy. Double tap, I think. What's up, BT? Let's record something over that. What's up, Ed? Well, there's no chords in the song, Ed. So you're right, and yet you can still find out what the scale is without having chords. Because if you know the notes that fit it. That sounds terrible. If you know the notes that fit the track, then you'll know then you'll know what scale you're in, and you get the closest. There's some notes that sonically, or I should say, tonally, sound good with the scale, a different scale, but you don't have to know the chords to know it. But the chord, if you know that fits the C minor, right? And then the C minor is the E flat major scale. That's the relative major of the minor. So anyway, I ain't gonna get into that because that's a whole nother subject. Welcome to the 30. Oh, you got the 37 too, huh, BT? That's what's up. Yeah, I like it a lot. So I just recorded in the chords there. Actually, not the chords, but I'm sorry, like a little top melody or whatever you want to call it over. And remember too, other scales can fit a scale, can fit a certain group of chords too. So you could use different scales to do that. I do wish they would, speaking of wishes, I wish they would add, like if you could set the scale on here for something, they would add in the highlighted scale notes. At least then you could kind of see where you're at. Oh, okay. BT, I forget. Did you change your name in the Discord? I can't remember if you changed your name. I remember you as BT, but then in the Discord, I'm not remembering if you have the same name or if you use a different, if you go under a different name. That's why when I said, oh, I didn't know you had it. All right, so there's a track. Let's move on to something else. This is Jura. We'll call it just we'll call it brass pad type thing. Whatever. Just so we know what it is. And let's add another track. I'll do some drums in a little bit. I mean, actually let's do them now. Why not? Hit browse, chill hop, and we'll do kicks. Yeah, 37 in black or white would be good. I prefer it in black. Yeah, I've seen some people. You can get a skin for it and just put it over if you. I like these R&B kicks. Uh, I meant to put that on the right pad though. My bad. Load it there. Yeah, that's good on kicks. I'm not trying to use a bunch of drum. Oh shoot. Let's use that. Hats. Load. Load. Man, they made this so easy. Before I had to put them in something and do. Now it's just touch load. I don't know if that was the way it was, but it's gotten so much easier. Edit. I wish there was a filter. There probably is, and I just don't know where it's at. Like a filter for here. Let's see. Envelopes. LFO. There it is. It says filter right there. But I'm looking for, maybe it's pitch. No, it's not. Maybe it's depth. There we go. I will leave it, whatever. Gotta turn our metronome back on. I keep forgetting I have a metronome button, so I'll forget that. The grid scale lock idea, I tested it last night. I love the red. My favorite. Actually, it's funny, yeah, because the red was not my favorite color, obviously, but this thing doesn't look as bad in person as it probably does on camera. The red kind of looks like a matte red or whatever. Minus, I hate the fact that these black pads get so much dust and dirt on them. Yeah, the blue is dope. I agree, the blue is dope. Um, yeah, if you prefer the red, you're set with this board. The red doesn't bother me anymore like it did when I first thought about it. And yes, it does look good in person. I think it looks better in person than it does on the camera. You just got to get past the fact that it's red, and some people don't like red. So let's see if we can make this work. That was terrible because I didn't have the metronome going, so I don't even know when I started. Let's do this again. The last part was bad. Undo. All right, let's do it again. That's all we're gonna do. I'm gonna use. I'm not a drummer, as y'all already know, but I'm going to use this feature here and go ahead and duplicate it. Why can't it just put it on the spot? Copy. The indicator is right there. Just paste that thing. There we go. Done. At least that part. We'll go back and I can always add more layered parts to it. All right, so. All right. Sheesh. Overdone. Nope, don't like it already. Yeah, 16 levels. You know, I always forget about 16 levels, but you're right. I forgot about that. And I know the 16 levels too is good for. I don't think it's pitches though, right? It's all velocity, or you can. Oh, you can use tune. Okay, never mind. And filter. I always forget about all this stuff. Close it out. Let's do this first then. That's fine. Undo that. We're gonna do it one more time. I am so out of drumming. It's good enough for me. Yeah, I'm just making something to get started. Really focused on being perfect here. Go back to 5. And we'll just go shift paste. 9. Oops. Turn that off. Okay, so then one of the things I like doing with these drums, particularly like doing, is just quantize them all. But I'm using like, I think did I use 68 or 64? I think 64. It's been a minute. All right, let's see what that sounds like. I don't like these at all, so we'll undo that, and we'll undo. I'm gonna do some real basic drums. Get out at 16 level. Shift stop takes me back to the beginning. That's what I was trying to remember. All right, let's see. Note repeat. I don't like you. One thing I don't like about the note repeat, and maybe it's because I'm not doing like a trap drum type thing, is I don't like holding the button down, to be honest with you. I mean, I know you can latch it, but you see how it sounds? And I know I got the swing on it, so I understand that. Actually, let's put the swing at 68 too. See, I prefer not swinging until I'm ready to. Can you guys hear me now? It shows are reconnected. It should be back on if you're here. Hopefully, I see only 2 people, me and whoever the one is, probably BT. If he's still there, just let me know. Yeah, for some reason it's been disconnecting. It's done that twice now. The first time it was just me on, so I didn't worry about it so much. I just hit the reconnect button and it reconnects. It's not my phone. It's just the YouTube's tweaking out at time. I think at times. So hopefully you're back and you can see it. I'll try to be mindful of that if I don't see a comment come through, that it's YouTube just disconnecting periodically. It's done it twice on me. So, all right. So we just did some simple drums, nothing major. Put some swing on them. Now I'm gonna turn that off so I don't mess up the next thing. Let's do a new track. We'll do a plug in again. And let's go with some pianos. We'll go stage EP. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I know a lot of folks on the East Coast, particularly down south, where I'm from, dealing with those storms. So sometimes these pianos take a little longer to load. So I'm trying to wait, show some patience. Myself, that is. I'm trying to show patience. So I have to wait for them to load. This one. All right, so how did I not start with chords and learn to do this? Basically, I figured out what the scale was that I was playing with Harmony Bloom. You can set the scale in Harmony Bloom if you want, but I did not. But I did set the note range, which was minor. So I knew it was playing in minor. But I used scalar to just to figure out what the chords were. I mean, to figure out what the notes were in the scale. Once you know the notes, all the notes in that scale fit the chord. So I can start playing around now and coming up with some chords to add into this. So now I'm just gonna play that and record over the arrangement. All right, cool. I like that. I'm literally just making this up on the spot too, by the way. I have this is not prearranged, pre-planned, any of that stuff. Just messing around and playing something, whatever comes to mind. I'm gonna go shift copy. I'm trying to find my quicker ways of editing on this thing because sometimes it's not fun, to be honest with you, editing. So I'm just gonna edit like that. Works pretty good with the shift, copy, paste, and using the bars and just get over to the bars. Or you could play the whole thing through if you want twice. I could have done that, but I'm being lazy right now. Trying to use instruments that I normally wouldn't use just to make a sound. Work in the arrangement if you want. Add an instrument from here. Let's see what's in the... Yeah, I don't really want to do this. Let's go, let's delete this track. Oops. Let's add another audio track. I will use some guitars or something from Ample Sound. You guys have seen my videos on this, so. Looks like it showed 4 people. If anybody's there, hit me up. Put a comment in the comment section. Let me know. I show 4 people. I'm gonna log back in, do this, see if I get... So it's a 335. That just means it's like a humbuck, 2 humbuckers and a semi-hollow body. For those that want to know. So I'm gonna play a lead. I'm just gonna vibe out. I'm not even really, like I said, this is just jamming. Whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. So let's go. 35 ample sound guitar lead. Just give it a little title so I know what it is. Back to the arranger. I haven't put a bass in here, have I? Nope. Audio. I'm using Trillion on the bass. All right, so I'm not sure. Somebody said stream ended, but it's still showing on mine good. I had to reconnect BT. Hopefully anybody in there could just put a comment in the section. I'm not seeing any comments move. I'm assuming it's showing 4 people in the message. So I'm closing it out just to see if we're still live. See if we're still live. Yeah, we should be live because I saw my hands just move on the camera. It's always delayed a little bit on YouTube. So if you're in the comment section, you're able to, if you could just put something there, let me know, a thumbs up or something. Let me know that you're hearing me or that I'm actually here. I'll play some music. All right, I got an idea. I'm just going to go ahead and record the bass line, which is audio, so you can't mess up, you mess up. I messed up, see, so now I just got to redo it. Here we go. Oh, messed up again. Now, somebody mentioned earlier about, hold on, let me go to this plugin. This is, I need to rename this thing. This is the chords. All right, cool. About knowing the chords, and they're right on in the sense of knowing the chords, you can figure out what bass line you want to play. But in this particular case, I played the same chords and just changed. They're different chords, but I changed like certain notes in the chords. So the root note might be deceptive in some ways for those chords. You look right here, because it looks like I just played this note all the way through. So you could use any of the notes in the scale. That's why if you learn the scale, it's better than just worrying about the chords. I mean, the chords are important, don't get it twisted, but if you understand what I mean by that, you learn the root notes or the scales, and then just play whatever sounds good to you. So this is Trillion again. All right, so here we go. Let's play again. So that's the bass line just because that's what I did. Just trying to get it to, I just want to feel it more than I want to be so strategic on. I'm gonna mute the guitars for a little bit. Trillion bass. I'm seeing no comments in the comment section, and I've refreshed this like a bunch of times, but I see 3 people. One of the persons in the comment is me, right? Because I'm in the section, even though I'm not signed in. So live chat. So I'm wondering, it's just showing 2 people watching. As me, as one of them, and then somebody else. So if I don't see a comment in the next few minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But I just wanted to do this one just for live jamming purposes to show you how quickly you can put together a track. In here is pretty fast. That was 16 bars. Of course, the drumming is kind of whack, in my opinion. But for a basic drum riff or whatever, if you can't drum, just bring some loops in, chop them up, and play them back that way. But I'm not trying to feature the drums. Started out with a pad, a drone. All right. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to do some jamming with nothing in mind. And that basically is how I would formulate a song. Just at least a start of 16 bars of a song. And then, of course, you got to arrange it and go in and put... if they would ever get these MIDI stuff in clips, though, it'd be so much easier to arrange. Right now, it's kind of fun, but it's got its perks and benefits. But they definitely gotta, before they release this to the public, hopefully get this stuff in clips so that you can at least be able to arrange quicker, because the whole idea of going into here, into this, and having to do it in here is crazy. It just takes too long. So, and it's pretty tedious. All right, so that's the end of this video. Sorry about the interruptions. I don't know what YouTube is doing with regards to that. But appreciate everyone who stopped in. If you can hit the thumbs up before you leave, that'd be awesome. If not, totally understand that too. And have a great day. And I'm out.